Well, hi, and welcome to the next episode of Belly to Belly. And today we're going to be talking about SelectUSA and preparations, kind of our next in the installment of how to get ready and ramped up. So we are welcomed, or I should say we're joined by Kirthi Mani from CliftonLarsonAllen LLP, and they're sometimes known as CLA as well. Welcome, Kirthi, and it's great to talk to you today.
Awesome, Bill. Yeah, likewise. I'm always pumped up and enthusiastic about SelectUSA. So lovely to be here.
Oh, thank you. And so I want to make sure we kind of frame this. So our audience are all companies that are interested in U.S. market entry. And I know you do a lot of work with companies in that way and who are interested in coming to the U.S. So maybe you could take just a moment or two and tell us about the services that CLA offers for companies that are coming into the U.S.
Perfect. Yeah. So CLA, we are a big 8 U.S. accounting firm, Bill, and we offer a variety of services to privately held businesses. I lead CLA's global advisory and outsourcing practice. So pretty much we act as a single point of contact for all their global needs, be it entity creation, tax structuring, bank account, insurance, talent solutions, you name it. We're the one-stop shop to help those companies come into the US, scale and succeed.
Oh, that's so good, and such a critical part. And I hear all the time companies being challenged to perform. So I'm really glad for our relationship and the help you can provide companies in our network. You mentioned as we were getting going that you've participated in SelectUSA 3 or 4 times now. And what is it about SelectUSA itself, the event and the community that really excites and interests you?
Oh yeah, so Bill, I think of it like if you're a football fan, it's Super Bowl, right? So I would say if you're in this global business, like helping global businesses or individuals come inbound, SelectUSA is the event to be. Just the energy, just the mix of people from international businesses, entrepreneurs, the economic development councils, all the service providers. I would say it's the place to be. Don't miss it.
That is the best description I've heard. The Super Bowl of U.S. market entry. I love that metaphor. It's absolutely perfect. Yeah, and it totally fits. So if you're international and you don't know the Super Bowl, think of the World Cup. It's the World Cup for U.S. market entry. I love it. Or the Olympics, any of those. And obviously you've seen and you've worked with many clients and you've met many companies who go to SelectUSA. When you think about the best practices that you've seen in terms of companies, not just maybe, number one might be leveraging, the SelectUSA event itself. How do they get the most of it? Because there are so many components, but also these companies quite often will, extend their visit to the U.S., either come early or stay, an extra days or a week or whatnot. But what suggestions do you have for companies that are coming over to attend the SelectUSA event? How do they get the most out of it?
That's a great question, Bill. I would say 3 things: network, network, network. It's all about that, benefit from that. I know we all have 100 million things going on, but don't just come in, be on your laptop. Even prior to, as you very correctly said, you could extend your stay, meet some providers. For example, if you want to open a bank account, right, you connect with a provider, you extend that. So make use of this forum to network, give it your all and be all in, lean in and make use of this opportunity. I think it's amazing if you network. The kind of wealth of information, wealth of service providers, wealth of other businesses that you can bounce off ideas. It's just amazing.
Oh, I love that. So just to give you reinforcement of that. So last year we interviewed, it was probably a dozen founders who had successfully internationalized both into the US and then also in other cases from the US out. Yeah. The number one thing, and this is just asking an open-ended question, the number one thing each of them said that created their success in whatever country or countries they went to was the network they established. So your answer certainly agrees with at least what we've heard from very successful founders as they as they expand internationally. So no, that's awesome. Is there anything that CLA is going to be doing particular or a particular focus you're going to have at SelectUSA that we should make sure our audience knows about?
Oh, yeah, Bill. So we're going to be all in, right? So we are going to have a number of speakers from CLA. I will be in the banking panel for any bank opening pain points. I know Patrick Hanlon is going to be talking about incentives. So you'll hear all about it. We have our website on. We are there, all in, excited to be there.
Oh, that's so cool, Kirthi. And so just for our audience, so you know, we'll have Kirthi's contact information in the description. And I'm sure you'd welcome contact from anybody, Kirthi, who is interested in more information on your services.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So to our audience, thank you so much. And make sure that you like and subscribe so you can stay in tune with other great content. And Kirthi, your time has just been so awesome today. And we really appreciate you sharing your wonderful wisdom.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.